How's it going? I was just getting my little hand ready. I got some new straight edge toenail clippers from Gemini Cosmetics. What? I'm going to use your phone in a sec. Oh, you want it right now? Eh, right here. Okay. So I'm just going to take it out. This is a pro angled wide jaw toenail clipper, but I use it for nails. I usually, what's cool about it, if you do use it for pedicures, it catches nippings, but I use it for gel. So gel really doesn't go in there well. So I usually remove this and I just use it like this. So I just needed a new one about every 6 months. I have to get a new one because I do so much gel with it. It kind of wants to dull out, but my other one's still pretty good. So let's cut the back end of these. So I'm going to work on Sally today. I got to work on people the last couple times, but one was myself. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, that live. Okay, so let's go ahead and come in. How's your day today? It's about to get better. So, what I decided to do, just somebody mentioned about birthstones last live, and I'm like, you know what? I am going to do a birthstone of every month. So there'll be 12 birthstones I'll get to pick from for the year. Now, January, if it's the zodiac sign, you're already into Aquarius right now. So I'm still going to do the January birthstone, and next month I'll do next month's birthstone. So this will be fun. I'm going to do a ruby. Okay, so I'll show you my inspiration. So let me go this way. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't turn. It stays like that. Okay, so this is like a fine gem. Okay, kind of like a really fine, like you would find in a fine jewelry store. This is it raw. And there's some that are more red, deep like this. And those I feel like are sometimes lab created or they could be one. But this is it at its truest form. This is garnet at its truest form with quartzite growing into it. And it's so cool because like right here and this color and just stuff inside of it. So I just wanted to share that with you and I'll show you again through it. So I think I'm gonna do two of them. One that just represents this one and then the raw stone, my favorite, right? I hope you guys enjoy this. So I'm gonna go ahead and come in. Ooh, these are so sharp. I love them. Yeah, I guess my other ones are the Rue. If I need them for emergency, I'm gonna order another pair of these so I could just replenish all our stations. Oh, let me see that one. That's way better. It wasn't turning for me. I'm gonna show you a way better. Can I have it? Cute. Okay, here's the raw. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is the kind of jewelry my mom creates. Jewelry like this, raw. This is more fine or lab created, but they're both beautiful. So, like I said, I'm going to do two. Let's do this. Okay, let's come in here and get her ready. Sally's pretty lucky. This girl's got this fake hand, I should say, has got some cool nails. I just took off the shells that I did last week on there because I haven't had to teach on her for a while. So here I am. I do appreciate her. I'm sure you guys do too. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my sleeves up. Okay. So I was going to build this out, but I did not have time to. I was messing with all kinds of colors and I can't wait to bring them out and show you them. So let's go ahead and just prep this really quick. So let me get this tray is from Gemini Cosmetics. I have a bunch of different ones. If you saw our Twitch a couple streams ago, I actually came across it and I saw when I was going like this with the light, how beautiful the light was hitting it. It was so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put this on 6,000 RPM, number 6, if you have the Young Nell V file. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and go baby circles around the, let me get a little straight. Baby circles around the cuticle and tickle off the rest. Tickle through the rest. Okay. So what did you guys think about the last one, me working on myself? Of course, I picked the most to do on myself. It's so funny. Um, I've recreated it a couple times already on two people, two of my clients. I'm gonna kind of just thin out the tip because it's plastic. I don't like her tip really thick. Most clients' nails are not as thick as Sally's. Okay. Because she's coming sideways, I can't work straight like this. I have to kind of work sideways, but I'll stay right there. So now I'm going to use slight. I want to get started. I'm rolling fast as I can. If you have questions, drop them down. Eric will answer them or he will ask me. Whichever. Okay. So now I'm going to go into protein bond. Okay, so I'm going to go into protein bond and I'm going to protein bond both nails because I'm going to do two looks. And pretty much, well, everything I'm using is Gemini Cosmetics. So just know some of you may have purchased this stuff away, some of it. I'm using some new stuff. I can't wait. So you could do MJ15 to get your discount. Okay, so let's go ahead and form her. Well, I'm not going to form her yet. Let's freestyle together because I showed you my inspiration of what I wanted to do. I'm going to pull out a lot of stuff here. So I have a lot of jellies from Afterthoughts or Nail Thoughts. I always say Afterthoughts. It's Nail Thoughts, you guys. So if I say that, you could read it and see what it means. So I do have a extra match, please. It looks like it is green, but it's actually like a yellowish. So if I want to kind of rust my red out, I'll add this and I'll add like that little orangey color that's in there. This is actually Garnet Flash. And Garnet Flash has a flash in it, like of glitter a little bit. Some of you may have this. I use this around the holiday season. So beautiful. Alexandrite flash, gorgeous, you guys. So gorgeous. It's a little brown with a little, and I may add this. Who knows? These are just my thoughts, okay? And this one is, oh, this one is green. I'm not going to use this one. That's like a neon green. So I have this crystal clear water, which is a magnetic color, and I'm thinking of putting this on the bottom of one of them. I'll probably activate it so you kind of get that look from the stone. This is Sugar Drizzle. I'm attracted to, and this is from Light Elegance. Let me go out a little. Elegant Glass. Sorry, I always say it backwards. Now, I know they're getting these back in stock if they don't already, but most of you have these already. You could tell I've been traveling with this. My little nozzle's off, but this is one of the colors that's in the 6 pack of glitters. Okay. Very cool collection. Then I have these. I'm just brainstorming here. So I have um, Starlight and Stardust. So they're two different sizes. Let me open them. Now, these colors are really hard to find. So here's this one, and that one is Starlight. So Starlight is a little bigger than Stardust, goes really fine. Let's check this out. See how pretty? Okay, so I'll put these here. I'm going to try to put out everything so you could see all the things that are in my head. Then I want to use some of their foil, and this one's actually champagne foil. And as you saw in that picture, could I see it one more time? I kind of want to give you the idea of what I'm trying to create or what I'm going to create. This is going to be so much fun. And I'm also going to, these are brand new, okay? So these are sugar gloss, wild cherry berry, and sugar gloss plum berry burst. So I have to show you what these look like. I'm probably most likely going to use these. So I've never used those ones before. So what we're gonna, this will be pretty cool to create. I mean, that's gonna be fairly easy. This one's gonna be a little more intel, but do you see the gold flake here? Do you see the quartzite through here? And kind of all that really cool, like reddish, rusty, so pretty. So I just wanted to show you one more time. Okay, so let's get started with this. Well, let's start mixing colors and see. I'll build out my extension and then we'll see. Move this to the side, but I want to show you these two colors really quick. I'm so excited. I have not used these yet, so I'm super excited about them. They're both sugar glosses. There are a lot of colors. They sent me a ton. So I have a bunch in here. So I will be teaching with these. So just know there's more than just this. So this has like actually like kind of see-through ruby. It's kind of interesting because that one has like this one looks like it might be a little more see-through. Oh, I'm going to use this. This for sure. But I do like this one because this is see-through, like semi see-through, but has a little cream base to it. So I think I'm digging wild cherry berry for this one. Okay, so I'm going to put the sugar gloss to the side, which is beautiful. Let's build this out and get started. So let me get a couple forms. Again, take off your tab, pinch it, and on the training hand, I do not pull it off here because she doesn't stay well on the training hand. So there's other videos you can watch me working on real people. You see how I actually treat a real client's hand. I'm going to put this underneath here. It's just my little gel bottle so she doesn't fall down and her form pop off. Okay. So if you're super excited about this, let me know. Smash the like button. I'm excited about it. I love gemstones. It's actually one of my favorite things to create. So I'm super stoked about it. Now I'm going to go into clear sculptor in the pot. Okay, this is Youngdale's clear sculptor. What I like about this clear sculptor is it's a lot thicker than in the tube, and I'm able to make it a little tighter, and it stays where I put it, so I could keep going to the other nails. So I'm going to try to do two in a row on Miss Sally if she'll allow it. See what brush I want. I have a few brushes. Perfect. So I'm going to come in here, and if you notice, it's just on one side, not the other. So I'm going to come in, and let's kind of come a little closer. So watch the movement of my brush. My fingers are going to pivot. Okay, so when I'm applying, I get my product in front of the brush. And as I walk, I pivot, connect it to my side, come back, and then pivot. And sometimes I even bring my product up high to the sky. Okay, so those movements will help you get it there really fast. Let me make sure, hold on, I'm trying to push Sally back. Okay, there you go, Sally. Okay, so get it in front of your brush. Now watch me take it over and see how I pivot, 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 connect, stop your movement, and come back this way. Pivot, 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 stop your movement and come down. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this down. As long as it's connected, I'm not gonna fix anything right now. I'm gonna go on to my next one. Okay, so come here, get it in front of your brush. See how all my product's in front of my brush? Now I'm going to take it right on top of it, not in it. I'm going to move it. Watch my brush, pivot with your finger, pivot, and see how right here you kind of, I can't see from my view. That's why I put the product straight up so I could see where it connects. This is huge. This is going to help you go really fast with your extension or give you confidence to build it instead of using a tip. Really doing gels, just balance, touch, angles. Yeah, I think I moved my form a little. Let me make sure she's straight. Okay, she is. So let's come down a little more. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my brush back and forth. Now, why I'm wiping this back and forth, do you guys know? Do not want gel left on my brush when I'm wiping it from the side, because what it does is it gets gel cut like all on the side, like caught on the side. And when I try to remove it, that thin layer won't let me take my form off, and you risk breaking your free edge. I'm going to come backwards with it right here to just kind of make sure it meets even. See how I could, right there. Let's just make sure it meets even. Yeah, I got it there. Now I am going to wipe my sides, shape it how I would like. And see how it's just staying? This one has not moved on me either. So I just need to make sure she's straight because on Sally, she's a little challenging. I am going to wipe this again. I got spoiled even working on myself. Okay. So I'm going to come right here, bring it. Oh, see how she's moving? You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, I don't want to mess that up. Just because that won't happen on a person unless she has sweaty palms. If she has sweaty hands, sometimes their forms won't stick on them. So what I recommend is you swipe, use Wipe, I'll show you right here. The wipe changes the pH balance on the skin as well, so that'll allow her hands not to be so clammy and sweaty, and you could form them from there. That helps so much. You'll if you haven't came across somebody like that, it happens. Some people just their glands on their hands sweat a lot, and some people get it on their feet. I guess you adjust to it. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna hold Sally because see how she wants to move it. The form doesn't want to stick to rubber. I don't blame her. So let me just hold it. But do you see sometimes some people too, you really have to assist with like you see how my pinky was holding her up even where I wanted it? All these little tricks really, really come into play. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is close this and I'm going to pull out my base. So I'm using Synergy Base and I am going to go over her natural nail and connect it to her free edge. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in. I see some new people on here. I could periodically show you what I'm creating. So this is part of the series of birthstones. So I will do through the year 12 different stone nails. This is Garnet for January, the month of January. I know if you go the astrological sign, you are already in Aquarius. So do not worry about it. And February, I will make a birthstone as well. Okay, so now I got a little bump there. Okay, so I am going to look at her sideways. And what I'm looking for is a separation of where it meets if there's a divot. And that looks pretty good. This one just a tad bit here. So I'll lighten my touch and bring it through. Now I will cure her. Let me flash set her because I don't trust Sally. Now, what was cool about working on me, you saw how many seconds I went under to hold stuff, right? It was really cool to watch that because on a person, or even when you see me work on my last live client, you actually see how long she stays in the light. Sometimes I just leave her under 10 seconds because I'm wanting it to stop moving. Okay, move this to the side. So she needs to go under the light. So let's cure her 30 seconds under the light. And I'll look at the chat and see who is on here and say hello. Let's do 30 seconds. Miss Starfire, Victoria Kilman. Hey guys, hi everybody. Hey Vibe Tribe. Love our name. Hi everyone. What did you think of the last TikTok? Oh, Shy Delacruz. Hey, sweetheart. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. So that's Karen 30 seconds. I am going to wipe my little palette. Always in motion when you're a nail tech, right? Even when you're teaching, always in motion. Okay, so now let's take off our form. Let me find my spatula. I threw it in here somewhere. So this also you could purchase from Gemini Cosmetics. I love it for custom mixing or taking off your forms. Many things you could do with it. It's a really cool, I like it really for mixing a lot because the spatula part's pretty big. So I'll kind of pinch right here and come down. Do you see how much cleaner I get it than when you've seen some of my lives with this? It's because this one runs. Clear Sculptor in the tube has to be thinner. It's the consistency, I can't even talk. The consistency of Clear Sculptor built in a pot. It's the consistency of build in a pot, okay? So it's if you were to use build in a pot, then it would be the same thing as Clear Sculptor. Kind of confusing, but Clear Sculptor in the pot is a lot more thicker. There's a little spot right there that I didn't get, so I'm just gonna do this. My little corner, I always forget, but I actually got it on that side. Okay, so now let's get my new nippers. Remember I'll show you the packaging. Matter of fact, I should have left it out, and I'm going to leave it out. But this is it right here. They come in here. These are my favorite nippers, you guys. You get this from Gemini Cosmetics. I got a brand new pair. Love it, love it. Okay, and I don't have to trim too much, but you could see now that this is brand new, like how fast it clips. Now, Sally's a little different than a person. The rubber right there kind of doesn't let me get all the way to the top, but that is okay because I will go in with my nipper. I'll get as much as I can straight. And it's pretty straight, but the reason why I'm bringing it in a little more, have you ever built a gel nail and all of a sudden it was so wide? Don't worry, you have your foundation right here, but it does make it easier if you put it pretty close to where you want it. So then that way you have a guide to follow at the end. Those look really good. Okay, so let me get my light there we go. Okay, I'm excited. So now I'm gonna move over to the side and we're gonna make some colors. So I want to make a rusty color. See what this color looks like right here. This is Sugar Glass Wild Cherry Berry. That's actually true to Garnet. Like it's not too red. It's super pretty. Let me see my Garnet color because I think I might put this in different spots. Yes, I'm going to use both of these. So I'm going to use Garnet. That's the number right there. And it's NTF 01, and it's their gem collection, the nail plots. Okay, and this again. So now this color here is yellowy. I kind of want to try something. So I'm going to go yellow here. Yellow is not in Garnet. I just want to see what this is going to do. So I want to see what it looks like with a little bit of this. And I kind of want to see what it looks like with a little bit of sugar glass wild cherry berry. Want to see if I could get like that other shade a little deeper. So I'm going to half this. This is why I love this spatula. It looks more burnt orange. I'm definitely gonna mix more of this. That totally looks like the other garnet that I showed you, right? Like the raw garnet. Oh my God, this gonna be so fun. Okay. So I kind of like that custom mix mixed with that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make more of this. Okay. So now that we realize we like that, I'm gonna mix more in front of you. So this is what I do in front of my clients. Exactly. This is freestyling. If I've done it before, typically, if I think it's going to be a hot set, I make a lot of it. If somebody asks for it more than once, I better make my mix because what happens is they want it and I'm sitting here against the clock mixing in front of them. If they schedule for freestyling appointments, they're always going to see this. And what happens is my clients love booking freestyle appointments because it's one of a kind. But little do they know their nails are one of a kind because I could never repeat exact replica of what you did before. They're just similar, right? So I've been obsessed with jellies, you guys see me working with them a lot. I also have this one right here is Alexandrite, and this is like a little brown into it. So I kind of wanted to custom make something with that too, but I want to make this first. Oh my gosh, that is like so perfect. Okay, so I think I want to add a little clear sculptor to this. Let's see, because I'm going to build inside the nail with it. So I'm going to get clear sculptor here. You know what? I'm going to try something because I want it a little bit thicker. So I'm going to get clear sculptor here because this is so runny. This won't really bubble up. I'm going to see how thick it'll make it. So you guys are really seeing my mind knowing what's in what and what I could mix. So I'm going to get a little bit of clear sculptor here. I really have to mix this good. Oh, yes, I like it because see how I could put it higher if I want to put higher in a spot? Okay, I'm going to mix just a little bit more. Don't think I'm crazy. A little bit more clear sculptor, okay? And I'm going to get a little bit more of garnet. Boom, boom, boom. So now this is actually more hard gel than soft gel because I added a bunch of clear sculptor. So look at how I'm mixing it, okay? Do you see all those lines right there? Can you see them okay, Eric? I know I'm delayed a little, but okay, but you see the lines. I want them to see them. Okay. When you see those lines in there, you're not done mixing. You have to mix until they evaporate. Don't blow on it. That's your germs. You could see them really good. Good. I want them to really see how they're going away now. Just a very few. Okay. So like butter on toast. Okay, I love the consistency and the color of this, okay? The reason why I put it on white is so you could really see it. That's plenty for that. Okay, so let's wipe this off for my next color. I kind of want to mess with the brown. I'm going to take these off just because I want more room for my custom colors. I hope this is inspiring you guys. I think it is. So many of you are tagging me. I'm seeing little versions of my style all over the internet, and I love it. But you guys always make it your own. That's the best about it. So I'm gonna get clear sculptor, and this is clear sculptor in the pot. Okay, clear sculptor in the pot. Put it right here. Now you would never build with that, but why I'm doing it with it is I'm putting a gel polish in it, and I kind of want it to hold its volume a little more because that would have already flattened. See how it's a little higher? Not much. It'll still self level, but let's put some. So this one is Alexandrite. And I'm gonna add, I want it kind of rusty. So let's add a dash of this and let's add yellow. So and T69. This is extra matcha, please. I just had matcha this morning. I love it. I've been a little addicted to mushroom coffee and matcha. So much that I keep forgetting to drink my water. So I need to drink this whole 32 ounce of water before I'm done with this. Oh, yes, this looks cool. Okay, again, see all those lines? See those lines there? That is, it needs to be mixed very, very well. Oh, I like this. Okay, there's something else I want to do with this. Let's see, let me get a little bit of it, put it right here. I think I want to put some of these flakes in here. Or should I put, hold on a minute. I'm gonna look at my bag. I have an idea. Ooh, I'm excited. Hold on. Okay, I have a bunch of glitters in here. You know, all of our stash, right? Hey, might even be pretty in there. Let me see. I feel like this flyer might be pretty in there. So let me, that is also from Gemini Cosmetics. It is in a kit. I don't know the name of it right now, but I know that I'll find it'll be on our product thing at the end. There's a couple companies that have these that are the same quality, but I kind of want to get these. Now I'm gonna put it in here. Yes, that is exactly. So when I mix these, I'm going to show you the picture of what that is so cool. Okay, very excited. I feel like I want more, a little more of this. Okay, so I want a little bit more shimmer in there. Um, I wonder, let me see. I wonder what this will do to that. Oh, some fell on there, so I guess some is going in there. That, oh, all this went in there because I had it on my spatula. Boy, I love it. Look. Okay, I got this. See a little bit of that in there? Oh my gosh, I just need a little bit more. Please hold. Okay. I'm a flake freak too. So everything everything I've been using, I use a lot of flakes, a lot of jellies, a lot of magnetic. I like more fashion style nails. Oh my God, those are perfect. Can I see that picture really quick? I just want to show them what I created for this. And then I'm probably going to use these foils as well. Okay, thank you. Okay, I love this. So this one's going to be easy. I know. And then right here is look at what I've created. Like you see this fire right here, you see the fire here. Okay, see this color? That looks like the whole stone. Now all I need to do is make like a quartzite. I'll do like a whiter, very little of the white, and I'm gonna make like one that's looks a little has a little yellow. Okay, so you guys okay with this? Let me know. What color's the Mylar flakes? We are gonna let you know in the description. This was from a collection they sent me a while back. I know that they have to have something pretty similar. They do in the bottles that are in glass. So I'll put it in the description and tell you which one it is. It doesn't have a name on it. I believe it's a number. So I promise you, just go back to the video. I didn't plan on using it, so I would have told you the number ahead of time, but you know me, I go rogue. So you get to learn a little bit more and see more products than you would if I were to plan it. Okay. So now let me just make, oh my God, that is so pretty. So now let me just make let me get my clear sculptor out. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make like a white out of these two, clear sculptor and white sculptor. Then I'm gonna do like a white kind of goldy-ish kind of color. If you're liking this so far, hit the like button. Lets me know. Just a tad bit of white. I might need a little bit more of that. Okay. And this other one, I want it like a cloudy white. So maybe that's where a little bit of this comes in and a little bit of this. I'm not sure. Let's see. That might be too much, but we're going to see right now. Right now. Let's do the white one first. Oh, this is going to be perfect. I'm on a white tile, so how I gauge it is I come right here to see the whiteness of it. Okay. Oh my God, I am obsessed with this. I'm so excited. Let's do this yellow. Okay, it's way too yellow. So what I'm going to do is come here and get a tad bit of white, just a tad bit of white. I like to paint like abstract stuff and just dimensions. I don't have time to paint. That's why I'm so happy that I do nails. So a lot of this comes into one of my hobbies I used to have. Okay, I'll center it. So sorry. Okay, I'm gonna use very little of this. I'm not liking that, but I'm gonna try one more thing. And this happens to me in salon. I'm not even worried about it, but to me, I'm like, hmm. So which one's this? This is Stardust, but I also like sugar drizzle. Okay, I'm gonna use sugar drizzle and Stardust. These two. So this one, for sure, this one. Okay, I want that much with a lot of this. Ooh, ooh. Oops, why did I wipe it on there? Ding the dong. Okay, clear. See how I'm probably not going to use that color. So yeah, sometimes, oh, I thought I dropped my glitter. Sometimes I waste a little, but it happens. But look how pretty that's going to be encapsulated. Can you already see what it's going to look like? So I'm going to go with this. And this a very little bit of yellow is going to make it that color. And then I'm ready to roll. Yes, this is pretty. Let me add a little bit of, oh, ooh, I am a clumso today. This is Stardust. Yes, that's what it needed. Okay. Love it. That little part that was a little like yellowy white, kind of crystally looking. We did it. I love it. Okay. So again, I used Stardust and sugar drizzle. This will be in the link. Okay. So let me clean up my mess now and let's create. I really do. So that probably took me usually takes me anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, depending on what I'm mixing. But I'm going to kind of move this out of my way really quick because marble, a marbling ink or like just inks. If it's an ink base and it's colored, you could mix it in gel. You just need to mix it as long as it takes for those lines to go out, because that is whatever, like if it's monomer, if it's an ink, that all needs to evaporate. And in this case, this was color with gel polish. So the streaks you saw actually wasn't evaporating. I was just mixing the two, a soft gel and more hard gel so I could build a little more with it and to keep it structure and mixing it towards an even consistency, not one that's really runny and one thick. That's really hard to work with. So that's why I took my time making those. So forget about that color. Let's wipe it off. I don't even want to look at it. I'll have a place to wipe my, it's a pretty color. It's just not for this one. And I don't think I'm gonna use this either. I'm gonna use it out of the actual polish jar for the true color. Okay, so here's my colors. I don't need to do it perfect. I just need to wipe it somewhat okay. I'm obsessed with this. I cannot wait to build it. Okay. If you guys want to see the picture, any of you want to see the picture, just put it on there and he'll let me know. Some of you are just popping on and I don't want you to miss anything. So let me get my little corners here. I didn't take my time to get them. Boom, boom. This makes my nail a lot easier to do if I bring in my side a little. Alrighty, you guys ready for this? Oh yeah. So let's do our basic one first, and then our really, really one with a bunch of stuff in it second. So not basic, but like our traditional kind of see-through one a little. Okay, I'm gonna take this color here. And again, this is the sugar gloss, and it was wild cherry berry. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm down with it. And this gives you an indication of their pigment. This is a little lighter, so you do a few coats if you wanted, but it's kind of cool being see-through like this. I like an option. Let me get it a little closer. There we go. See how I put pressure and kind of go up a little, but I anchor her finger down to get it as close as I can. Okay, now this is a gel polish that I'm sandwiching in between the Synergy gel. I do it all the time. Just have to trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna flash set her. And all I'm doing is getting her not to move. Some polish you cannot flash set like this. So don't do that with every color. Just do it when I tell you on what color. Okay, so a really dense color that's thicker, it would shrivel. So note to self. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little garnet from Afterthoughts. I'm gonna come through here and I'm gonna layer it. I'm gonna use both of them layered. Yeah, because it give it more. This is a little more red, and the other is a little more kind of a rusty red. And a garnet is rusty red. So this is just really red by itself. So I wanted to make it rusty and I wanted to get that sheen in there. Okay, let's go over it a little bit with this one. Boom, boom. That I like that. I really like that. So what I'm going to do is just make sure my sides are clean. All right, let's flash set this right there. It looks like it wants to go out a little. There we Hold on one sec. I don't like it on the skin. So if you see it wanting to move, how you're going to stop it from moving is going around the perimeter of the nail, meaning around the sides. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty already. Okay, let's say we're doing these on a set. So I'll flash that and then let me go a little longer. Let me run it through the 30 seconds. It's faster than me pulling out the light. If it was my client, I would have her go out. This is on a 30-second timer, so I'm going to let it run its course. It's just with Sally, when I teach you guys on a training hand, it's easier for me to flash set way more than I do a client. But you hear me say, I'll do this on a client, then she'll go under, okay? Almost done. One more second, and she's done. Okay. So I think what I want to do is take just a little bit, get another brush, a little bit of this red color over here and kind of put it in there a little because in the garnet you could see little facets in there. I don't want to overpower it though, so I'll kind of put them in little spots. Sorry, I'm moving everywhere. Okay, I really like that. I'm going to flash this, then I'm going to go over it. See how I'm hiding it from the gel? I'm putting my hand here because the gel I'm filming, and right under me is gel, and it will flash cure all my gel. So I'm going to take this one again, go over it. Now that really looks like it to me. Now this is your just simple fine jewelry, not a stone at its rawest form. So let's come right here. This little thing drive me crazy. This is exactly what I would do if I was working on a client. Now I'm gonna come right here and touch this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to cure her. Let me move this out of the way for 30 seconds again. Do I have any questions? Let's see. It's okay, you guys. Let me show you. It's like missing an episode of Days of Our Lives. You could always go back and watch up too, but do you guys want me to show you the gem I'm doing right now? It's the January Garnet. I'm doing two different ones. So this is the more, let me show them the picture real quick, babe. Right after I build this, give it to me. Let me build it. And as she cures, because I'm going to fully cure this, I will show you the picture again, okay? Let me just move this to the side. Now this one, okay, I'll show them really quick. This one that I'm doing is this one. This is, see the little fire stuff in there, kind of? That's what I made this kind of look like, see? And I custom mixed it all. This is my next one. That's a raw form of it. Like, see all the gold and the quartzite, and oh my gosh, just look. So that's my next now. I did my pretty basic, but pretty one. Not really basic, but basic. So let's do that 30 seconds. Oh, I have flash cured it. Why am I doing this 30 seconds? Hold on, no worries. I'm gonna put my build pink on top of it. What did you say, babe? Oh, let me get my build pink out of here. I bet you it's gonna bubble. I have, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my little toothpaste thing. I call it a toothpaste thing. So I make sure that I'm gonna show you how I do this. Let me go out a little. I make sure when I I open it downward. So my gel goes to the bottom. Kind of squeeze right here. So it goes to the bottom. You can kind of see where it's at. So come right here. I don't think I could do it yet. It's too new. So let's see. Yeah, it's gonna come out good for me right now, but it'll probably the other one, it would bubble up a little. So come about to there. Oh my gosh, this looks exactly like the other garnet, you guys. Oh, let me go closer. Sorry. I'm letting it kind of self-level. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start right here by the cuticle, and I'm going to feather it to one side, bring it down, and feather it to the other side. I am light as a feather, so light right now, just taking it over to that other side. But this looks exactly like that one. Oh, I love this. This is so fun. So fun. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to come right here and kind of bring a little more. This just magnifies it so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna flash set it really quick. Look how you could see, I don't know if you could see that on there. You could see underneath my hand, my fingernail, like see the light coming through it. That is so pretty. I already want to change my nails. I'm gonna wear this a week, but I think I want my nails a little longer. I have babies. I like short nails, but on me, I like them a little longer. Did you guys like seeing me do my nails and struggle on the struggle bus for sure? So let's look at it sideways. So on top, it looks like it has plenty, right? Let's look here. You actually could see that little dip right here from here to here. I need a little more product, okay? So that's part of your apex. I'm gonna come in, come right here. And you know me, I rather have more than I need. Some people say, no way, that's too thick. Do it how you would like. You're the nail tech behind the chair. Your clients come to you because you don't do nails how you do them. We attract different clients. My clients don't like thick nails, I'll tell you that right now. But I just could get my shape in faster if I have a little bit more than having to whip out my gel and add again. I hate that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see like those stuff floating in there? It comes out from underneath. You could see how see-through it is. I just picked that inspiration this morning too. I knew I couldn't show it to you on my phone because I am live on my phone. So now I'm not going to fully cure it yet because she's going to be going under, okay? But I would fully cure it if I was done with it 1 full minute. So that is plenty, plenty. I could add a little more here if I want a higher spine, but honestly, let me show you it this way. I'm gonna try to show you it at every angle. Really not as bad. So there's pretty perfect right here. You could use some. I'll do just a tad bit because I might want a bigger spine. Yes, right there. Let's just go backwards with it a little. Boom, 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 boom. And let's just flash it a sec. Let's go to the other nail. The next one I'm excited for. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so that won't move on us. Let's see if I can put this on yet. So I will kind of go like this. Oh, right here. See how I'm kind of etching it on? It's not going to go on. It's brand new. I think I grabbed another brand new one, but yet the last live it kept bubbling on me. Problem. Sometimes you don't need it on right away. Usually after you use it on one client, you need to put it on. Okay. Let me bring this stuff here. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? How am I going to set this up? Um, okay. I'm going to take some of this red. Okay. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm going to kind of put this back here. Let me put this here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of do it really high. Yeah. It's so pretty. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add a little here. Okay, let's do a little bit of a brown there. That's the brown. Okay, I got to stop her from moving really quick. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to wipe some off and kind of make her go a little organic. That looks pretty cool. Let's flash set her. Stay there, sister. Is my thing dead? If it is, I have a backup. I have more than one of everything. Okay, yeah, she's dying. So let me get the next one. I used her for 2 days. She's over me right now. So why is it doing that? That's the weirdest thing. Okay. So let me show you it sideways. This is where I'm at so far. See that color? Gonna look like a hot mess when I'm done, but wait till you see what it's gonna come out. So I built it up higher on purpose because I wanted that, like the stone, remember seeing it really high on top? And then I'll do some of it a little lower. So when you look at it at the side, I want you to see high, low part. So it looks like a true gem. Okay. Now let's get, I don't know, this, I need to put a little bit of this, like, right. Or maybe I might add it a little later. Yeah, let's wait for that. Let's wait. I want to go into my whiter. So let's take a little white and kind of come here. I'm making this up as we speak. Or kind of come here. I think I want it kind of high there. I thought to make this look crystally for sure. Let's see. I kind of feel like I just want a trail of that. Let's see. I'm going to put it thinner first. If I don't like it, I'll wipe it off. I'm not even worried about it. I do that all the time. Yeah, I think I want more brown there. Let's take this off. I think I just want a little bit of white. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. My clients like watching me do this because they're watching my imagination go and grow. I want the brown there. Right here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna want this to kind of come up here. And it would be prettier if I did like three in a row because they would kind of flow into each other. If you got a picture, it's nothing like doing the full set, honestly. Honestly. But like if I did it next to here, I probably would put brown through here and then red over here. So you just have to use your imagination. Don't put it in all the same spots on every nail. Okay. That's the trick to two-dimension nails flowing. Okay. I need the yellowy shimmer. And I think I want that kind of right here. Oh, I love this. Okay. And then I want a little bit of, so sugar drizzle. I'm going to put a little bit of this. Let me get my fuzzy booty on my brush. And I'm going to put a little bit right here in the white. And I'm going to get it with my brush. Did you see what I did on the side? And I'm going to come in with it here. Yes, I love that. And this one's a little more yellow. All the colors. I'll mix yellow with white here. Okay. You have to remember this is a little Picasso and takes a while. The sad thing's when I take them off of my clients, I'm like, bye. Okay, so let's cure this really quick. So let me show the picture. We already did, huh? You guys know the picture. Yes, I did mix this glitter with hard gel. I did. I looked up and saw the question. Okay. So that's how I would never build gel polish up that high. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I am going to, okay, I'm going to move this over. I'm going to do a little bit of this gold, a little bit of these two colors, the rose gold foil flake and the champagne foil. Okay, let's move it over. And let me see the picture real quick. I'm going to show them what part I'm going to do right now. Let me show them. I'm going to open this one back up again, just the raw one. Put it on the raw picture. Thank you. Pull some out. Let me turn my fan down a little because my foil is going to fly. Let me take some pieces out. I'm going to come here with this. Okay. So what I'm kind of creating is this part here. See how it has a little bit of gold and white with different color in here. It doesn't have to be exactly. You just kind of have to have the vibe. But we definitely have this going on. Go ahead. Okay, so now how I'm going to add that is I'm going to get it out and I'm going to kind of crush it because I don't want big flakes. I just want it kind of raw looking like that is. And I'm gonna add, it's not gonna look rosy under that, and it's just gonna look earthy with the colors mixed. Yes, that looks really cool. If you're enjoying this, smash the like button, subscribe, let me know. Thank you for spending your time on our page. Tonight we have an awesome giveaway on our podcast on Twitch. So there's for followers and subscribers. Both will have giveaways. Thank you, Gemini Cosmetics, for the wonderful stuff you supply for the giveaways. Very cool. And tomorrow morning at 9, we're doing a live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Tomorrow, my schedule's so crazy. I didn't look at tomorrow. I looked at it, but I forget. At 9 o'clock, there'll be a brand new video on our pricing. So those of you that didn't watch it on our Twitch, those disappear. I'm going to open this again because I might use it again. It might disappear. Usually it does. So it's going to be permanently on our page on our YouTube page. I think that's so important. So anytime you feel nervous to raise your prices or you just need a guide, you could refer to that and it will help you tremendously. So let me, okay, I'm getting my little brushes out. So I'm getting a longer one and a smaller one. So I'm going to grab them. So I'm also going to get it and kind of break it in there, some of them. Okay, this is looking so cool already. I'm moving into the little rose color right here and to the gold. Very cool. Oh my gosh, I love it already. And very, very delicate. Like, don't overpower it because you want to see that white. Remember that picture I showed you? So we're going to create that. So cool. Okay, let's come kind of right here. And let's get a little bit of rose gold in there and a little bit of gold. Wow, wow, wow. I wish I did like 4 nails in a roll. I should have because this one's pretty by itself, but oh well, I wanted to give, I want to do all dimensions. I think right here, I'm going to leave crystally. So I'm going to get a little bit more of that color I mixed. Remember, what did I put in it? Stardust. Stardust with white right here. And I'm going to just make that, I'm going to dip it into Stardust a little here. I have some on my little side here. Actually, not enough. Of course not. Let me open it. Let's touch it. Oh, okay. I got it right here. So sorry. So let me go a little closer for you. So I'm going to come in here. So there's just a tad bit more of this. Yeah, that's a little more bold. I like that. Okay. I think I'm going to put one piece of this right here. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, why do I get so obsessed? I can't help it. Okay. So this little glitter we have here, it has like a little bit of a gold glow. So I'm going to take the gold glow. See, I just put my brush in it. A lot of you have these who have been following me, so you're in business. If you don't have this, you'll have it soon. They'll have them in stock again soon. They ordered a ton of them. Okay, let's get a little bit of the yellow here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I love this. Oh my God. Okay, let's see this. Alrighty, so let's flash set this. I even think after I file it, if I put like a little gold like here, that would be really pretty. Because you know how I add after I'm done too, because I'm crazy. I wish I would have done a bunch in a row, but that's okay. You guys do it. Show me what you come up with. It will be amazing. But it would be pretty even with these as the others. So let me shut everything here. Just move it out of my way because I'm a little clumsy today. I am going to save my little mix here. I'm going to put it to the side. So when I need it, when I'm done, I could just grab it. I'm gonna get all of this and put it to the side, all of these away. I'll leave my little thing out. Okay, so now I'm gonna encapsulate this. So I'm gonna get my build pink right here, build pink. You could use the pot, whatever you feel like working with. Now, you do have it a little thicker. It's high and low. If you look at it this way, you could see the different levels. See the different levels of it. So remember here, you have product, but you still need to encapsulate it some, but most of it's going to go over to the sides. I got a little bubble in there. I got it out. Now this is going to make everything amplify. Oh my goodness. This is now it looks like it. Like as soon as you encapsulate this, it just brings your vision to life. It's so cool. To me, it is. I'm always saying that. But wow, you really like your work, don't you? I actually like doing what I do. I have to like what my clients walk out with. Sometimes I might not like 100% like their color, but that they pick, but that's all right. They're wearing it and they love it. But it's very rare somebody walks out and I don't like their nails. What? Hey, so this isn't going to look pretty well before I file it. I don't even care. This is trusting the process. So I'm showing you how I'm kind of keeping the product kind of together. Now I am going to light this up. Oh my gosh, I love this garnet. So I think what we should do is, well, the video, it does start with showing the garnet. So, okay, do I need to add any more? Just a tad bit right here, just a tad, tad, tad. Yes. Okay, then I'm going to flash her and then we're going to final cure her. We're going to file it. Wow. It's just so cool. I think 3 of these in a row would be so cool. I put like the white up here. I would do it different on all of them, but the same colors, of course, right? Okay. So now let's fully cure her for 60 seconds, 1 full minute. Get this out of my way. Kind of, I think I'm going to put this to the side because I might need more of these. So I'm literally going to fold this and put it to the side. And I would do that at work too if I had it. I usually put it on a paper towel. It's so much easier. So now let's fully cure her for 60 seconds. All right, you guys good? So I'm going to clean my stuff, get my dust extractor ready. Now's your time to ask me questions if you want or comments. If you're free tonight, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, anybody could join us. It's called The Vibe with MJ and Eric, MJAY and Eric. We're a husband-wife team. Yes, we do nails together. He's my film buddy right now. He's the one answering your question. He's a nail tech. Um, been a nail tech for like 6, going on 7 years, babe. You keep saying 5, but I feel like you had it in 7 years and a couple months. Dang, you're getting old too. It's getting crazy. I'm just kidding, babe. Let me drink some water too. Oops. Drink your water, guys. Right. All righty. I am going to swipe. I don't only use it to change my pH balance. I use it to remove the dispersion layer. I got a brain freeze. My water's so cold. Oh my God. I'll be okay. So silly. So on Sally, make sure she's in all the way. And I'm going to file her sides just a little. So I can make sure I'm not going to bring her in as narrow as I want her. I'm going to do it with my file. Those of you I've done your nails before, it's rare I do this unless it's a really thick nail. I'll just see where your sidewall is, and that helps me kind of see where to file. This one's not so bad at all. And I'm doing a with a 100. You could do it with a 150. 100 just gets there fast, very, very fast. Do our little portable. I'm going to get my X cut. You could do one or the other, same exact bit. One's just a little shorter because it's bald right there. Round it off so you could file with confidence. I'm used to this one. This is my favorite. I could do a lot more with it. So it's completely up to you what you want to use. I'm gonna use the X cut. Now, again, I don't put it all the way down because if I file right here, it hits. Let me get it centered. It's hard for me to get it. It hits, but if you come out, you can file with ease. Okay. So I'm going to start this on 12,000 RPMs. I'm going to turn it on. If you notice, he's pointing to the right because I am right-handed. My clients have their elbows out. I like my clients' hands to be like this. I don't like them to be straight because that they get really stiff and it's really hard to perform a service on them. So if you feel like your client's stiff or like, gosh, she's just really hard to work on, I can't maneuver her. Look at her elbows. Her elbows are not out. Okay. So that's the hugest tip I could give you for that. It'll make your job a lot easier. They think they're helping you by getting your hand straight, but they really aren't. Okay, so at this point right here, I'm looking down at it. I see this view of it, but I have to anchor it to shape it. So I'm coming in right here, coming in right here. Let me come over a little more here. There we go. So I'm not putting any pressure right now. I am putting zero pressure. I'm just kind of guiding and holding her like I would hold, like if I was going to write. I'm not way back here either. You don't see me back here trying to balance. I am here in control and moving wherever I need to move, okay? Just come in, come in. Just go around her cuticle. I'm gonna do a hand over now. So my left hand starts moving my client's hand for me. See how I move this? And what I'm doing, no pressure, I'm just gliding it over. So let me show you what I'm doing right here. See how I have it? Almost there, okay? See how thick it is here? So once I have it here, how I like it, I'm gonna come to zone, let me use zoom, I'm gonna have to zoom out. It's gonna be hard for me to show you, great. So see right here how it's a little thicker? I like to use zone 3 and zone 3 of your nail. So if that's 1, 2, and 3, this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'll come right here. Let's spin it out. See how it looks already? Starting to look like a real nail. So I come here, then I work my way up to 2. And I think I kind of like that arch right now. So what I'm going to do now is look down the barrel of the. Now, when I'm looking down the barrel of the nail, you could see a lot more thickness on each side. So now our zones change. It's always 1, 2, and 3 on your bit, but now 1's right here. So I connect 1, 2's right here. I connect 2 to 2, 3's right here on your nail. So I connect 3 to it. If you follow this, you are totally going to get done with your nail pretty fast. So here, what did I do with my X cut? I come in my sides, bring them up, kind of bring it up a little. So now, hold on, I gotta wipe my glasses, guys. Sorry, I touched my glasses with my lotion hands. Okay, I could kind of see now. Hold on, one more spot. I apologize. Okay, so now I'm gonna come in right here. I'm putting zero pressure. So I go very back in here. Then I start kind of working it to the middle. See that? Then I come straight up and down. See how I'm anchoring on her and her thumb? It's like these two are my balance. So now I'm coming right here and no pressure, just touching it and bringing it towards you. This side looks a little low to me. Next, kind of velvet it a little. Okay, so this looks actually really good. Okay, let's look at her from the side. She looks pretty good, right? That natural progression. I think it's a little high here. I like my nails a little thinner here, so I'm going to thin it out. So if it looks thick to you, always come back to eye formation here to where you can see what you're bringing down. When you actually see it come down, that looks much better. So I just have a little filing to do right here now to blend it in. A little bit here, and a little bit here. Again, I'm putting zero pressure. I'm just putting it in the positions I need it in and filing. So now there's this view, okay? It's this client profile. On the camera, it looks so short and stubby, but it's what your client's looking at. You don't see people do this often, but I like to come in with my e-file. I use my e-file for the majority of shaping the nails. Okay, I actually really like that shape. Look down the barrel. My arbor band will take care of the rest. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I would love this on me. So pretty. Now let's go into this. Let me dust this off really quick. I could get through a couple nails on this machine without dusting it. So I'll come right here. I think there are some questions. So we will create some shorts of these too on TikTok. So then that way, we'll put them on our vibe as well. So you can refer back to little shorts. It's kind of fun. You're going to be on that page anyway. So it's kind of cool to go back and forth with little tips and tricks. Let me get my side a little better here. Let's see. I just can't really tell how far to go down. Okay, now I could tell because I straightened it. Okay, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to come down right here. Come down right here. I'm bringing in my side. Okay. All right, over. I might come in a little more here. This one's a little more narrow. No problem. You're always going to go back to your other one. You're going to make them look like they're related. Okay, so now let me reposition this stiff valley. I'm not putting any pressure on this at all. It looks like I built the entire nail with red, but I didn't. That's what encapsulation does. It just amplifies what you have. I can't hear you. Right here? Thank you. So what I do first is get this part down. You can see this part is thicker. So I'm going to come to zone 3. I'll move a little faster how I work in salon. No pressure, just moving it through. So this one I'll just go through the steps. No pressure, zone 3 to zone 3, working my way to zone 2. Now I'm going to go to zone 1, working my way to zone 2. If you're left-handed, you'll start your zone to be opposite. So 3 will be here because you're holding it with your left hand. Okay. So when I do say just a little bit longer, but on a person, it doesn't take me that long. So now I'm going to come in a bit narrow her out. I filed a little bit off there. It doesn't matter. It won't happen around your cuticle. I'm not stressed about it. Okay, now let's check them out together and see their thickness. Do they match each other? Let's see. They pretty much do. I just need to tap it a little bit there. Yes, they do. Look good. A little bit tighter here, and a little bit tighter here. And it's crazy because a dimensional nail could play tricks on you for sure. Because when you have high lows in different colors, You really have to look at it at different angles to see what direction to go. So I'm going to go into my arbor band. Now this is going to fine tune and eliminate so much filing with the 150. So there's some parts that are a little bulky still to me, but by going into your arbor band, it really helps you get the shape in really tight with less hand filing. Okay, I also bring it out like that. I am going to put it on 9,000 RPMs because 12 is way too fast for doing what I'm doing. It'll kind of create heat. 9 is the perfect speed, 9,000 RPMs, because it's fast enough where it's going to do the work and fine tune it, but not so slow it's going to take me forever. Okay. Okay. So does anybody want to see the picture of what I'm doing? When I turn off my e-file, I'll show you again. So you'll kind of know. And what I think's cool about it, it leads you up to Valentine's Day. Some of these new colors I'm showing you and some that you may have already because you've been following me. Okay. There's a little spot. I feel like for some reason, let me see that. I'm not sure if it's, I think it's fine, but let me just make sure. So I thought that there was like, it looked like to my eye, but I don't see it there, like it was gonna ooze a little or something, but if it was, they're just gonna cure it again, but it actually wasn't, so we're good. But that's happened to me before. You just final cure it again and it's fine. But it actually was nothing. I was just making sure. I think that she is whiter than the other one. She is. Let me come in here. Her middle finger, and you know, your middle fingers are always going to be a little bit wider looking than your other because it's a bigger nail bed. But that looks really natural because that's how I measure. That's middle. Cool. So I'll get that perfect with my hand file. Let's come in here. Really focus around the cuticle area, and you're always going to file out some of your color. Whereas I've done this for years. My clients don't come in with broken nails with that. You're going to do exactly what I show you when I finish this up. Okay, now let's turn this off. Now let me show you how I clean her. She's going to beep at me. Go like this. And there's all your dust. Believe it or not, I still feel like I have short nails. It's hard for me to grab stuff. Okay, so I have all the dust there, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to go ahead and come in with my e-file. So what I'm doing is my 5-point filing, so it's very even right there. See that? Now here, it's a little off, so I'll make it perfect here. Then I'll come in straight. Do you see how I use my opposite finger when I'm filing her sides? This helps so my client's nails are never sore after I'm done doing her nails. I'm always breaking them. Always bracing them. I like my nails really thin around the perimeter and I like a higher spine here. That gives them the illusion of not being thick, but you have your strength in there. Everybody has their unique touch, even though you may be doing nails the same format I'm doing it. That's the beauty that sets us all apart. Even if we're doing the same thing, we all have a slightly different imagination, just showing us how to do it, and then you take it from there. I love seeing what you guys are coming up with. Don't forget, if you are enjoying this, to let me know by pressing the like button and subscribing. And just leaving comments to let me know. If you go back and watch it, you could ask me any question and I will answer you. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Learn Athena, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I believe I teach very different, right? I mean, a lot of people do. If you attended a live seminar with me, you would learn a lot too, I'll tell you right now. You really would, because I think I teach the way I learn. So if that works for you, then I'm the educator for you. If not, I don't take it personal. We can't be for everybody, right? There's a lot of great educators out there, but I really appreciate you guys telling me that and letting me know I set myself apart. It makes me want to come back for more and more. You guys spend a lot of hours with me. Like we're related now, right? Well, we are. We're the Vibe Tribe. So that makes a huge difference. Okay, now I'm going to look this way one more time. I feel like this is a little, just a little weak right here so you could see it. I mean, slightly wider. So I'm going to fix her real quick, a little more in right here, client profile, and then look down the barrel of her nail. Oh, yes, that's like almost perfect looking. I love it. Okay. So I'm just giving you the basics of this. I mean, a whole set, you do the same thing. You know how to work with a full set. You will have an opportunity to see me work on somebody live for sure within a couple weeks. I will redo those hard nails I did. And I'm going to do dimensions on them. The ones that are hook nails, high arches, her cuticles are stuck, and I have to make them look straight. So I'm going to do on Sally what I do on a person. Okay. So I am going to get and I like to separate my stuff. Like I have actually the little crown here with some of them. So the ones I'm using, I have a bunch of bits. So as I sanitize them, I rotate them. If you can't afford to have that in stock, eventually you will. But it's kind of nice to have multiple things if you're on the grind back to back. So I'm going to put this to 6,000 RPMs. Okay. This is going on six. And what I'm going to, five or six, it's up to you, whatever you prefer. So if it's her skin, you saw me go on my skin the other day like this. And then I'm just going to come here and and I'm flat on her nail. See, I'm flat on her product. It looks like I'm carving into her nail like this, but flat on the nail is sideways. See, so I just wanted to show you that. Don't ever come up and go into the nail because you'll give her rings of fire. And you'll see every time you did her nails. And sometimes you might burn her. And if she has a really thin nail bed, you might accidentally go through her natural nail. Ugh, that makes my teeth hurt thinking about it. See, so I'm hitting it a little here because it's a little thick spot. So that's why it's so important to go over. I do a lot of extra steps. You guys saw what I do to myself, I do to my clients. So let's get our little brush right now. Okay, so the reason why you save your mixture? Oh my God, I am in love with this. And it looks a little more orangier to me right there, but I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so I'm going to go protein bond. Do you guys want me to show you what I'm doing right now? I know a lot of you saw, but I looked up and saw a few of you were just coming on. So what I'm creating, I'll show you at the end. So it's pretty much, I feel like it's dead on. What do you guys think? I've been here from the beginning. I love it. Okay, so my favorite manicure top for this, I can't help it. I just like the dispersion layer of it. I need to try another one to see if it's similar, but I know I have a few here. Well, I might if I don't have it with me. I have one manicure top. It's Young Now soft gel top coat. It's just really tight and thin. So I'm going to come right here, bring it all the way up. It's much easier to add the parts you're missing when you put manicure top. You don't have to do this, but this is how I'm able to get it flawless and not going to the lines. So it just kind of glides it on. And you put a little layer. I'm going to get my sides. This is so cool. I love it. Garnet is so pretty. If this is your birthstone, yay. I did my birthstone um, on a live when I was in Santa Fe. So let's do 30 seconds. All right. When you swipe, you want to pull the dust away from the nail plate to the free edge. Absolutely, Nail Shack. Absolutely. Okay, so that's long enough. I don't need it any longer than that. Okay, so let me check you. Let me show you what it needs. Look underneath. It's kind of a little dusty still, but you could see the design underneath. But see the length, they're pretty much the same. But when you look at them here, see how it's missing a little there, a little right there. Not bad, but let's see. I'm gonna touch it up right now. Sally, be good. We're almost done here. Let me put one of my things here because she'll sit up easier. Put her center. So now what I'm gonna do is get this. Okay. I don't know, I might use some of this. Think what I'll do, some of this right here. Let me just, here's a big thing. I usually have it on a paper towel. I'm just gonna pour some of it on there. If it wants to come off, well, that's enough pieces if I want to use them. Okay, now I'm gonna throw this away. I have a few pieces there. Let me see what I want to do. I feel like this one, where's this? It's actually really pretty. So I'm gonna take this right here. Let me get my brush, get my color here, come in, just polish it on like it's polished. Okay, let's get closer to the cuticle. I'm gonna kind of push it back there, then I'm gonna wipe it down. You could also come in, I want to get a little closer. So let me get my striper brush and come in here, come around the cuticle. Now it's going to make it a little thick because this has a little sculptor in it. Remember, so I'm going to show you what trick I do right now. But when my clients leave, there's not going to be one spot missing anywhere. This is what sets you apart from the rest. And if we're all doing it, well, we're all making good money. Let me get a little closer here. Sorry. There, I like that. So now what I'm going to do is take my brush and I'm going to feather it down so I thin it out. See that? Nothing sticking up. It's come a little bit on the side right here. Looks great. Let's flash her. That's good enough. So now let's come here with the chocolate brown. You know what I think I want to do? I want to take a little bit of the brown here. I'm going to kind of put a little dab there. I think I want it to go in a little darker here and then into light. So let's see what this does. Oh yeah, I kind of like that a lot. I might come over to the red over here and blend it in. Come a little red here. Oh, not that one. Let's go brown. I really like that. It made it more bold. Okay, wipe this. Let's go to the red on this side. Let's come in right here. Now you know why we charge more for these. This is a specialty nail. Their nails would be pretty with a great shape. And honestly, all one color is gorgeous with a nice shape, right? You don't have to go above and beyond all the time. I'm going to take this to thin it out because it's a little thicker. But if you like to go above and beyond, like I do, you're going to be doing this. But you do well. You do very well. Okay, so let's wipe this off. Now I'm going to take a little bit of gold. I think I want a gold right there. Little sliver of it right there. Oh yeah, that looks really dimensional. So I'm going to take just a little piece here. I'm just putting a few, okay? So this is just me wanting it to be a little more boom. Oh, yes, I love it. Do you see the difference or did I get out of frame? But do you see how it's more bold, adding it just a little more on top and inside? Okay. If this is a little too, right here's a little too orange for you, it could be for garnet, but garnet does have that fire in it. I would take a little bit of, you know what? I'm not going to take the glitter. I'm going to take a little bit of wild cherry blossom, and I am going to use my brush. I'm going to take a little and let's go over it a little. Yes. See, that looks way more like a garnet. That looks awesome. Now, you see how I work. I am a very detail oriented. The reason why I'm like that is I just have a vision. Everybody has their own vision and they would have stopped a long time ago. That's totally fine. I just like to go for it and make sure my vision comes out. Okay, I actually really like this. I hope you guys too do too. So what I'm going to do is flash set her right here, and we're going to put a top coat on her. And let's use that non-wipe top coat that let's see, this new one from that I got from I have one too from I have some new gel polishes I'm going to use. You guys will see some new stuff too. I have so much new stuff. What do you guys think about me coming on live and just swatching these colors that we have and showing you them? I could even add a little encapsulation of some of my favorite colors, and you could just kind of get an idea of what they look like. If you're down with it, I'll do it. I like that because I like to see what I'm buying or certain colors. I'm like, I don't have that in my collection. I kind of want it. If you would like to, let me know and press the like button too if you enjoyed what I did today. Okay, so it looks really cool from every direction. So now let me get this out of my way. So I will at the end show you all the colors I used again. Okay, and I will show you the picture of what we recreated. So I'm going to take this one off and fold it. Does that look weird, the two different color? Because I could grab one here. Let me just grab it because it's kind of see-through. But I have different towels I use. These ones are the hands down one. You guys, I love these. I could show you what these are too. I'll show you while she's here, okay? Let me just get her top coat on. So this is UV LED No Cleanse Gel. It's called Simply Elegant Polished. It's by Elegant Glass. And I actually chromed my nails with it and I was pretty impressed. And I would have told you if not, I wouldn't be using it right now. I do like it. It's a lot like Finish. The only difference is a tad bit thinner. And I feel like my shine had lasted a while. So it's a little less expensive. Just depends what works for you. Everybody has their favorites. I love pretty much everything young Elsa. There's some things you don't really use. Like I don't use the full well tips. I like to sculpt, but I think I'm so happy we have them because we use them for runway, or some people will make them and put them on people, or that's just what your client wants, and there's nothing wrong with it. The beautiful thing about nails is there's so many enhancements you could use or choose or mix to where you customize it for yourself. So I think all of it's great product. It just depends what you're attracted to. So I'm going to put this for 60. What was it? I was going to show them hands down and then get the garnet picture for me ready. Babe, I'm going to show you my two favorite towels. I like the Young Nails ones for acrylic and I like them for my lap towel. So these are the Young Nails ones. And I always use it for my lap towel. Right here, I love it for acrylic. I wouldn't do acrylic with these other two. I love this one, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, doesn't mean because I'm saying that that's what you should be using, but this is hands down, hands down. These are the textured ones that I'm using here. Okay, these other ones are by it's where my sanitation's from. I gotta show you guys that too. Did I bring it with me? I didn't bring my hand sanitizer here. I had it because I was running low. This one is Novo Nail right there. And these ones, it has a plastic black, lightweight, lint-free, strong absorbent, sanitary, and disposable. What I like about this, these ones, if you spill your oil or something on one, you could take the other one off and it doesn't go through. These ones, if you spill your oil, it could go through on the parts, the plastic parts are the little dots on that. So that's a 60-second cure, but it still doesn't go through like if you had something there. I like them both for different reason. What? Okay, yeah. So this doesn't have a tack finish, so I want to show you. Can you hand it to me really quick? Thank you. Okay, so let me just make sure my sides are really straight. I do this on my clients always because sometimes when you do your top coat, it could kind of go in your side a tad bit and you don't see it. I am going to dust underneath it. So I'm just going to wipe with a little swipe underneath it so you could see on top and on the sides. And let me just wipe off all the dust. Okay, so let me show you these nails. So these are them from the side. I'll see if I could get a good view. It's so hard on Sally, but this nail is so wicked. I think it looks exactly like, so let me show you real quick. You tell me, Eric, is that a good picture? So this one here, see all the light through it? All the light through it? That is like traditional kind of carved, not raw. It could be lab created, it could be just fine jewelry. And here is the raw stone. So that's what this one was. So as you could see this part here, I try to create it through here, and I feel like I was successful with it. The other nail, I would do more of this and a little less of this just to kind of make it flow. But I feel like I feel like I created so much of it. It was my inspiration. It's never going to be exactly. Um, the nails look a lot fatter on screen. I'm sorry, but we will take a thumbnail picture of it. They're really not. So I'm going to hold it right here. You see that? He's taking a picture of it. Do you guys have any questions at all? Anything at all? Yes, well, I want to say. Pull it in here if you want to ask me something. If not, you guys just chatting amongst yourself. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, look at that view right there. I wonder if I could let them see that view. Why does it not do justice? It's driving me crazy. You know what? I don't have my Okay, you know what it is? I have my phone on a dimmer, so it looks like it's not bright enough, but you guys probably could see it different. So I hope you enjoyed this, you guys. They were fun to do. Okay, flip them over and leave them here. Okay, let's come right here. So I am going to go live at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Eric and I join us for you could have a nightcap, you could have tea, you could have whatever you want and enter our giveaways. Why not win some nail stuff, right? Rather if you're an enthusiast or you are a professional nail tech, you're in school, you're all welcome, completely welcome. And we'll see you guys there. What time is it? 5. We'll be on in an hour and a half. We'll have time to eat a little dinner and then hang out with you guys. So I am using some hemp solution right now. I'm still obsessed with this. Did any of you guys get this one? The crushed peppermint sugar. It was in and out. It was holiday, but I don't know if they have any more of it. But Gemini Cosmetics does carry the full hemp line. Don't miss out on tonight's giveaway. I picked some awesome stuff and I think you'll love it. So see you on Twitch, okay? And next live. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments on the video on our page. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.